focused on improving the lives of children and families in the communities they serve. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess, coming to you from the Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park in Grand Rapids, and this is COMCAST Newsmakers. Joining me now is the President and CEO of D.A. Blodgett St. John's, Jim Paparella. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
What exactly is D.A. Blodgett St. John's?
D.A. Blodgett St. John's was established in 1887 by the Blodgett family here in Kent County, and they were struck by how many children were wandering the streets of downtown Grand Rapids due to homelessness that came from disease and plague. And so they funded an orphanage to take care of these children. And over the years, obviously disease and plague went away, but we still had the evolving problem of children being orphaned, if you will, due to domestic violence, substance abuse, and extreme poverty. So the organization has evolved over the years to become a multi-service agency embedded in the community with a focus on strengthening the lives of vulnerable children and families.
So not to put you on the spot with numbers, but about how many families or children would you say you serve at any given time? And then what exactly are you providing or helping or doing for them?
Last year we served over 4,500 families and children through 3 core service areas. Our community-based division, we have social workers and counselors in the schools providing home-based services, working with families on a variety of problems from autism to parent-child conflict. We are the Big Brothers Big Sisters agency, and we have a program called Sisters in Support that provides mentoring for expectant parents. Then in our permanency division, we provide foster care and adoption to abused and neglected children. We help children who are aging out of foster care into independent living arrangements, and we provide post-adoption support to those families who adopt special needs children. Then we have a beautiful 30-acre campus that provides residential services to abused and neglected kids, including medium and longer range treatment and an emergency shelter for children who are taken into protective custody and entering foster care for the first time.
Wow, just a real huge wide array.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
The common mission to really strengthen the community by strengthening our families.
And I would imagine that you are a privately funded, for the most part, organization relying on donations, volunteers, always in need of both.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, we do get some governmental funding, but as most people realize in these tight times and limited tax dollars, we really do have to do fundraising and look at support through volunteerism and the like to fill in the budget holes, but more importantly to expand and enhance services so we can continue our reach into the community to help those in need. And speaking of need, our current areas of greatest need we really are short, and this is a systemic problem. We just don't have enough foster families, and we struggle with limited dollars to really get the word out and advertise, if you will, this critical need for more families to come forward and take these children into their homes. Including adoptive families. Many of our foster families never think they'll adopt, but then they take a child in their home and the rest is history. We also are always in need of mentors for Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
And what does it take, briefly, to be, let's start with a mentor, because it's probably a little less of a commitment than being a foster family.
18 years old, and can you commit to 1 hour a week? We'll provide all the training and support you need.
And I would imagine once you do that, the rewards for you are probably greater than the rewards for the child.
Absolutely. We have Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Actually, some are now on our board that go back years and continue to stay in contact with the youth they mentored, who stays in contact with them, and now they're in college or succeeding in life, and that's the ultimate reward, to know that you made that difference, that you provided that relationship that turned the corner for that youth.
Great organization, great stories. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit dabsj.org. Today's COMCAST Newsmaker was Jim Paparella, the President and CEO of D.A. Blodgett St. John's.